So we are in Clovis or Auberry, I can't remember which one, but anyways, we're taking a look at a faucet in the other bathroom, but meanwhile we had to shut the water down to the home, and of course, we're working on replacing a cartridge there. So the water comes back on and you can see what it blows out. That debris right there is, it's either, from the well water or from the iron piping, which is 40 plus years old. And there's nothing we can do about that. So what you've got in here right now is the old style Moen valve that pulls on and then hot, cold. It's got an updated trim, so you can see it's got the screw up here and then bottom over there. That's a PosiTemp trim, but there's just an adapter that allows you to use it, but it's not a PosiTemp cartridge, so that's fine. Water flow is low, but the main concern is the debris that you're getting. Same thing in here. Not as bad. A lot of it's blown through already, and you can see a little bit of the debris on the bottom right there, and then of course it's collected around the drain assembly right there. Most of it's gone down the drain already. The other bathroom, you can see there's quite a bit of debris on the bottom. We'll show you that in just a minute, and take a look at that. So a lot of it's cleared out, as you can see. Same thing in here. Just that's all sand, sediment, whatever it is. So it's either from the interior of the pipe that breaks down, or more than likely it's well water. So you need a sand filter out there, something to keep it coming in. You got something in place, but it's not a spin down filter. It's the old cartridge style, so it's got a housing and then a cartridge that goes in there, and hasn't been changed in years. So I'd recommend get a well guy out here to get you a spin down filter that's specific to your home. They make different mesh screens for those, which is going to filter out the particular sediment you have. So make sure that they get you the right one in there. So we did want to run some water before we open up this faucet. Right now it looks okay. We haven't touched it yet, so we don't really know what's going to happen. But right now no water's dripping, so that's a plus. Water heater is refilling. We did note one thing, that while we were trying to bleed water out of the system, it was draining the water heater. So, that's another project, that's another day. It's not a big deal as long as everything's, tied together and it's just still an open loop, or this might be a closed loop if there's a check device out at the well, near the well equipment. But either way, it should not drain the water heater when you're draining a fixture down. So we're filling the water heater back up. We've got a lot of the air blown out from the hot side because we've been running some fixtures. We'll go ahead and turn the burner back on. That way they'll have hot water, and then we'll go ahead and turn this faucet on and see what happens. But so the work, we can't really do anything with this faucet when you've got multiple issues. One of them's going on. The hot water shuts down underneath here, but then the shutoff valve it dripped, and I believe it's currently dripping. So it needs to be replaced. The cold is fused in place. It won't shut off. So the hot's working but dripping, and the cold not working. You can't turn it whatsoever. So you need new valves here, number one, new supply lines, and then if this thing doesn't stop dripping, new faucet. So as you go through the home, 40 years old, and this was remodeled, and it's only about 15 years. But you've got some specific things going on with the home that has to do with the well water. So we're going to test this out, see what it's doing, get the water heater turned back on, and outside of that, this installation is done.